Hello, shooters, loaders, and casters. Welcome to Georgia Shooting Connection Friday night live stream. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Kyle, if you can talk, tell the nice people howdy.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Hello, everybody. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Hello, everybody. Sweet. Hello, everybody.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
I was gonna say that wasn't me.
What's
I'm
up,
guilty.
That was your cue, CW.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Glad to be here. Side chat's hopping already. Hello, everyone in the side chat.
We're glad y'all here. And we're probably going to need some help from y'all here in a minute. Scotsman's looking, but glad to have, of course, CW and Kyle. And glad to have Mock. We got Mr. Walter Bunnings here with us tonight, and the illustrious Scottish American. So we're in high cotton tonight. We got the important people in here this evening, and we promised y'all a topic, and Scotsman's uh, going to figure out what that is. So anyway, hope everybody had a good week. Walter, how are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty doggone well, actually. I had one of my oldest friends that I've known for almost 50 years was here visiting the last couple of days, and he wanted to know about bullet casting. I said, "You have come to the right place," because I was just getting ready to do something. He kind of surprised me. I didn't think he was coming till next week, and he showed up a week early. But he's old, I had to just roll with it. So I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here with you folks. I appreciate the invitation to come join you. It's good to see all the folks out in the side chat. All these, I think I know everybody that's out there. It's great to see you guys.
Well, we're glad you're here, and I want to welcome in Mock. I found out his new work schedule. I'm just ecstatic that he's going to be able to be with us on Friday nights for the foreseeable future. Welcome, brother. How are you this evening?
Doing pretty good. Another week in the books. Enjoying the new job. Just did that little bow shooting this week. Nothing with reloading, but got a new toy in the mail. We might talk about it a little bit later. So
Ooh, we like toys.
other than that, we'll give it to. Well, he's probably busy searching. So
Yeah, I was tasked with that job earlier. I did it for a little bit, and then I went to sleep.
It happens.
Yeah, rest is going to do good for you.
Okay, so the last thing I see as far as the question goes is what do you size your 9mm to and why, as far as various guns and so on and so forth. So 355, 356, etc., etc. That was the last question I saw.
I saw the 356, 355 for 357 SIG. I saw that question, but I thought we answered it.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's here, y'all. Are you ready? 1, 3.
Hey, God.
I know, right?
some things never change, like you said earlier.
I
I was
love
about to blow
Mario.
that up.
He's out there getting snippy. I said, "Hey."
I know. There we go. Yeah, so we got Andy 79 Z28s out there. Uncle John just popped in. Michael Hurtneck. We got Dave Thorzak's in here. And Abigail. And we'll go through the side chat in a minute. Did we do anything reloading this week? Shooting, gun related?
I looked at some.
Do what, Kyle?
Said I looked at some.
You looked at some guns?
I opened the safe and said, "Yep, there they are."
I know CW's been doing this video series on the 10 and 10.
Yep.
And I'm I didn't get to watch the one for Winchester today, but I watched the one from yesterday today, and I watched two more CW videos, and I was at work, so I didn't get to leave a comment. But yeah, uh, that dude and that dude will fill up your day with videos if you let them.
I
Well, I've been
enjoyed
in jail. I don't get out of YouTube jail till midnight tonight. Then I get because I've been in jail for a week, so I can start throwing some more stuff up there.
Chris's live stream on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was a good one too.
Yeah, it was.
There's Jeremy Gunslinger.
What's going on, Jeremy? Long time no see, buddy.
No see. All right, before anybody says it, I'm gonna do it. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mario said you sound like Wolfman Jack.
Oh man.
See, I remember.
I was thinking more Sling Blade.
Me
Yeah,
too.
buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And Andy's been busy. Let's see what he says. I made up a bunch of 30-06 ladder loads with zinc. 311, 332, 113 grain bullets in zinc. Well, I hope we get to see a video, Andy. That is one of my favorite cartridges.
I'm kind of scared of high-powered rifles and zinc bullets. I don't know why. I guess it's because I've just never done it.
Yeah, Taco has been cranking them out. Ozark. What was that? He was trying to do 7 videos in 7 days. Is that what?
Yeah, his family had
Yeah.
abandoned him for a week,
He's
so
a
he said,
bachelor.
"Hey, I'm going to do some video shooting."
I just love Taco.
He's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
So yeah, that Timmy over at Treetop Outdoors issued that 10 guns in 10 days challenge, and there's the only one in here that I know of that's doing it off the top of my head is Mark Thomas and I. But there's a bunch of other guys that are doing it that are subs of his, and I think it's pretty neat. We got some neat guns coming out of the closets and backs of safes and dusty corners, and it's pretty neat to see them. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm digging deep.
Are you trying to get to the back of the safe? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I just got to be careful I don't fall in because I don't know if I'll get out if I get in there.
You won't get out because you'll be having too much fun.
Yeah, that's true. I won't care. There's GGW.
If I was going to be stuck anywhere, I'd prefer it be my safe.
I don't know what to say about that, Mario.
Fantabulous.
I just keep thinking about how Alan B. Pro keeps saying you're the sexiest man on YouTube, and now you start talking about how good Taco's hair looks. I think I'm getting slightly intimidated.
I would like to know how much lead that Taco has ran through that colander. You know, he dumps all his bullets into that white colander.
Oh yeah.
I like that spinner he's got. A double spinner with the small plate and the big plate. I'm going to have to build one of them.
There's our buddy 6-shooter Texan.
Like a salad spinner for lead.
Yeah, if you watch his videos, you see it. It's got a little plate on the top that looks like maybe 2-3 inches, and then maybe a 5 or 6 incher at the bottom. So it stays that way until you hit it, and then you can get it going and faster and faster and faster.
Mario's a Wolfman Jack is scaring him. Okay, so do we want to talk about Hey, Lakeview Outdoors, what's up, brother?
I'd like
I
to
got
welcome Georgia Trapping and Fishing to the show.
absolutely. Hey, Trapper, and we'll go
Well, we
through the
can talk
side
about
chat.
sizing bullets and gas checking and that kind of stuff easily for an hour and a half.
I cast some this morning.
So did I.
I had the pot going at about 5 a.m.
We can always talk about, checking your chamber and making sure you use soft lead.
Really?
I'm sorry, I missed that one.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You were all over that one.
It's all right. I still love you, brothers. It's all good.
Some, sometimes I have trouble reading and listening to y'all at the same time.
I was just saying that, we could go ahead and talk about checking your barrel and figuring out exactly what size you need. Just make sure you use soft lead.
To do your uh,
Yeah,
for measurement.
I typically use those worm lead that go, for plastic worms that slide down on top of the plastic worm and the hook over the line. They got a little hole in it for the line, and they're already kind of shaped like a bullet. I like to use that.
Yeah, the people in Cabela's looked at me a little funny when I pulled a pair of calipers out of my back pocket when I went to the fishing section.
There's Ricky Baird.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky. I know you do, Daniel. You have to, brother. You're around us too much. Mr. Pollard says that's a slip sinker. But when I was bass fishing a lot, I'd take a toothpick and stick it in the hole and break it off to keep it from slipping up the line or stay on the bottom. Anyway, this is not a fishing show.
I've just seen Georgia boy's ears perk up.
I can't wait to see his boat rolling through the side chat.
What do you get when you take a bunch of YouTubers, some alcohol, 2 Rangers, and a Henry rifle?
Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Yeah, about right.
Pretty much.
A good time, that's what you get.
You call that a good time? I don't know what to tell you.
Ozark, they ain't nothing wrong with fishing, buddy. I fished for a lot of years.
all my
Favorite bait
fishing
for
gears
catfish?
out in all my fishing gears up in Oregon. My buddy still has it out there.
I'll be out there tomorrow fishing.
My favorite bait for catfish is chopped up brim. Throw it on the bottom. They'll get it.
You all right there, Carl?
Look at Daniel's comment.
Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to get a set of pin gauges. I think's what they call them. That's set for a.
Yep.
I don't
I
really.
bought a set several years ago and have used them quite a bit actually. I went back and previously I was to check my cylinder diameters. I was trying to do it with dial calipers, and it's not a good way to do it. And so I finally broke down and bought a pin gauge set. Now all my neighbors know I got it, so they're bringing all their revolvers over to use it, which is fine.
They've come down a lot in price, but even a cheap set is going to run you $200, $180.
Yeah.
Get them in blocks. You the one you want is a little more expensive because you want one that covers up to 45 or 50. So the smaller set, which is cheaper, it's not going to do any good.
Y'all spoke him up. There he is. Hey, George boy. Welcome in, Pastor. He did a video. He was loading up some 243 this week. And there's the Rebel Mike Hester. What's going on, brother?
Hello, Rebel.
And we're going to go through the side chat here in about 10 more minutes.
So Kyle brought up a good subject, I think. So how many of you have calipers, which I think all of you do, but how many of you are super, super picky as far as making sure everything's the exact same to the T, not a thousandths off, not this off, not that off, going through with your calipers? Are you super, super picky with pistol ammo, or are you just super picky with rifle ammo?
Well, if we're talking about overall length for pistol ammo, there isn't any way you're going to get it all to within 1,000 off of a lot of our presses with the cast powder coated bullets. There's just too much variation in the bullet nose. So
Yeah, you get that much
if I'm plus or minus a couple thousandths, I don't care.
It's purpose driven for me. Again, like we always talk about, what's your purpose for it? Definitely rifle. When I'm doing load development, you want them all the same. Eliminate as many variables as you can to, figure out where you're going with it. So I'd say I do with rifle, but not so much pistol. And there's some rifle plinkers that I have that I don't pay much attention to other than small base die and a good overall length and let it run.
I could be critical with my shoulder bump in some rifle rounds. I'm always critical with my neck tension. I'm rarely critical with the handgun stuff at all. Within a couple thousands.
I agree with Mock particularly Ocean. Hey, there's Ocean 374. Welcome in, sir.
Hello, Leo.
One of the things I wanted to pin gauge for was to measure my throats, force and cones, cylinders, stuff like that. And I just was wondering if the pin gauges is something that we can get by with buying the cheapest set we can find, or do we need to save up and really invest in a really good set? And that kind of goes hand in hand with Scotsman's topic there, because one of the things I would use it for if I had them is measuring neck tension on my bottleneck cartridges. Does that make sense?
Sinclair, no, Foster. Foster now offers a tool on a screwdriver handle for a number of calibers, and it gives you basically a pin gauge set that's like a step drill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can check smaller to larger within a range of a few thousandths for a given caliber. So that might be perfect for you, Jamie, if it's something that you really want. You could buy just a 6.5 if that's what you wanted, or you can buy a whole set. I want to say they're $20 or $30 a tool, and $50 or $70 set.
Well, see, I've seen pin gauges on Amazon for as little. Sometimes those are. That's what I'm talking about. I've seen them. It seems like 40, 45 bucks, 50, 55 bucks, somewhere in there, all the way up to $700 or $900. I don't know what the difference is, but that neck tension, I think, is critical when you're loading rounds that you're going to shoot at 1,000 yards or 600
Neck
yards.
tension is the biggest portion of accuracy in a center fire rifle. Has the most control over everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
The only
and
one I really get stupid about measuring are my larger caliber 30-06, 308, 270s, that kind of stuff. And I load all those on my Dillon 550, so I only check like every third one, and they're always spot on. Handgun bullets, you're not going to mess it up that much. What's 2 or 3 thousandths between friends, you know?
with a CZ75, something that's really tight chambers, that can be the difference in locking your gun up or shooting them free and clear.
That's why I don't have a CZ.
Ouch.
I thought that would hit home to Scotsman a little bit.
Walks Fletcher, all I got to say to you about that is 270 is the best cartridge ever. Ever.
He'll agree with you. He loves it.
It's not large caliber, but it's definitely a bigger cartridge, a bigger case, and
Not large diameter, but it's a large caliber.
concentricity. Yes, yes. Which brings us to something else. Uh, we wanted to talk about that. My Lakeview likes 270 also, and that's what you were saying last week, Tommy boy. Yeah, my CZ75, I can run 3.56 bullets and it shoots like a dream. But that's far from the truth. The only time I'm always right is when I'm reading the Bible to you. So GGW is shooting 270 tomorrow. Very good. Man, that's crazy. We're starting to have a alligator season. Well, I guess there's always been an alligator season in South Georgia. What's Andy saying here?
You can buy them by the piece. We find them here. I'll post them. Okay, you got them. Whoops.
I almost want to say buy a whole set because you know how we jump into a rabbit hole anyway.
Yeah.
But you'll have them, later reference.
Yeah, I'd buy a set. I'd buy a set, but like I said, it's like $180, I think, if I'm remembering right, and it's going to cover you for the majority of the rifle calibers. I don't think it includes up to 50. I think it only goes to 45 or 46.
I think mine goes up to 50, Brian.
Does it?
I think mine's like 25 to 50.
Oh, then it's 22. It doesn't have. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I think that's what mine is. I'm sure there's differences from company to company, but and then you can buy a plus set, 2 set, or a minus 2 set. I use a minus 2 set.
So basically, Andy's saying even if we buy a set, we're going to have to buy some singles.
Yeah, you might if you need for
That's
measure
probably
diameter less than a quarter inch, like 0.224. You need that,
That's
2 or 3
probably
more.
what the difference is in price, Jamie. The
Yeah.
cheapest sets maybe only have a few variances off of the whole number, where the larger sets might have more extensive every thousandths type of thing. That might be the difference.
Yeah, so that's Andy and Six Shooter telling us the same thing basically. And Hasbro has the perfect answer. Yeah. But I still want to be able to measure that neck tension, and I want to get into that a little bit here directly. Uh, and I love y'all's topic you got going in the side chat. You see them alligator eyes, shoot them like Ozark says, and then fry them suckers up. And yeah, all right. Rebel says seating depth is everything. Neck tension is everything else. I can see your point. I mean, if it won't chamber, you can't shoot it, right?
Well, seating depth with your, reaching the lands, getting your bullet as eccentric as you can as soon as it rams into them. That's kind of hand in hand. I guess you got to have both.
That's me, Jamie.
All right, concentricity, neck tension, consistency of the powder weight, brass and primers, proper bolt and barrel connection, barrel harmonics, clean and unobstructed muzzle, decaffeinated coffee sodas, etc.
Oh man, that's way too much to consider. I quit. I'm out.
Look, man,
Okay, so you lost me when you went decaffeinated. What's the point in drinking
Right,
coffee if it doesn't
right.
have no caffeine?
Right. I was all in until it got to the decaffeinated coffee. I'd rather shoot like crap than drink decaffeinated coffee. I'm sorry. So Scotsman and I are on the same page on that one.
He's a
Y'all
good
want me
dude,
to
but damn, you lost me right there, brother.
I know, man. But we still need to write that comment down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna star that sucker. I can star one. And it'll be over here on the side and we can show it again later. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna go through the side chat. Uh, we got Ozark Spirit, Anna Lee Brown, GGW Reloading, Abigail Finnegan, Mr. Pollard, Georgia Boy 44, The Pastor, Hipparchus, Kyle, Fuzz T Fork 8, Anna Lee Brown, Tommy Boy's out there, Mike Hester, The Rebel, Hipparchus, Andy 79Z28, and he's saying that. We got Lakeview Outdoors, Hasbro. Did I say Andy 79Z28? We got
Now,
we got Big Al, Six Shooter Texan. I'm gonna have to turn that off or we ain't gonna get nothing done tonight. GGW Reloading, Walks Fletcher. There you go. Anna Lee Brown and Abigail Finnegan are both out there.
we got a preacher sighting.
We got MCK is in the side chat and in the panel. There's Tommy Boy again. Ozark Spirit. CW is in the side chat and in the panel. Walks Fletcher. Signal Soldier 31. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. I think you was here last week. We got Ocean 374. We got Freeza Blowing. Fuzz T Fork 8. Daniel God is my judge. Hey, Daniel. Got Uncle John's out there. Scottish Americans in the side chat and in the panel. Chris 338, Big E's out there. All right, we're gonna have to hear about this 243R.
Rimmed.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he's building one.
Walks Fletcher's out there. Mike Hester, Georgia boy. Tactical Fudd. What's going on, my brother? There's Mr. Pollard again. There is 67 Rebel SST AMC. Broke Loader 2. Talking about catfishing. That's always fun. Hasbro, I already said him, didn't I? We'll say all y'all again. Ricky Baird's out there somewhere, or he was. Mark Thomas is out there. Yeah, I remember that. There's Ricky Baird. 6-shooter Texan.
Jeremy, too.
Jeremy Gunslinger was here earlier. I hope he stays around for a while. We got Mario Mosen. Walter Bunning. He's right there.
Leverguns 50.
Georgia Trapping and Fishing. Hey, Mr. Leverguns, welcome in, buddy. There's 67 Rebel again. Kyle Lusk is in the panel doing his Carl Childers invitation. Uncle John's out there. There's Jeremy Gunslinger. The Scottish American. Glad you're here tonight, buddy. There's Michael Hurtneck. There's Thorzax. Andre D'Angelo. Ozark again. I think that's about all. There's Tactical Foot again. Hipparchus, Broke Loader 2. Georgia Trapping and Fishing. And I think we got everybody. Nope, there's Edward Petty. See? Every time you think you're done. And there's Harm. Y'all say hey to Harm.
I didn't see Harm.
Hadn't seen him in a while.
He had a video the other day.
Just when you think you're done, Edward Petty shows up. Edward Petty, if you guys don't know Edward Petty, he is one of the best guys I've met on here that I physically have not met yet. I still want to go out and hang out with him, but he has been a big supporter, a huge help of everything we've done over the years. Really good guy. I've talked to him a lot on the phone. Yeah, solid guy. Great guy.
Did I say Kyle was here? Regular Kyle?
You did now.
Not Kyle Lusk. And we got Tactical Fudd, Jailbreaker Tactical, Lead Bullet Junkie, some guy named Georgia Shooting Connection. And Kingpin was the first one in at 7:30. Wow, I'm exhausted now. All right.
We got a big bunch in already. Got about 50 there.
Yep.
Talking to Kingpin, he threw out a video earlier. If you guys haven't gone and checked it out, please do so. He threw out a guy who can help you with logos, t-shirts, whatever else you guys are looking for. So if you're just getting into your channel or whatever, you need a logo, he can help you with that. And if Kingpin says he's good in my book.
Whoa. I was thinking that might be the way to go, CW, till I saw that price tag.
Well, the whole set is up there. Yeah.
Just one is $58.
Oh, I thought it was like $40, $39.
Neck tension gauge kit, and it comes with five, and it is $300. But it's in stock. You can get it right now. So let me, CW, you drive for a little bit, and let me go on Amazon and see what I can find.
Pin gauges. Sure enough. So Jamie started the question. What have you done this week, reloading wise, shooting wise? Kyle, I think you started. You said not much. You looked at him. You said. You lose Kyle.
Kyle's muted.
I guess there he is.
Do what? Do what?
What'd you do gun wise or reloading wise this week, if anything?
I opened my safe and looked at them.
That was it. Huh? No fondling, no rubbing them down.
Okay. Watch where you're going with this, CW. What are you talking about here? Stop.
I'm trying to pick out a good one for the giveaway.
Draw it back.
I'm waiting on Jamie to come over here, and me and him are going to go through them and find a good one for the giveaway.
Jamie, read the private chat.
Oh, God. What happened?
All right, Walter, what about you?
Well, I got some shooting done this week out at the gun club Sunday, and then went again Monday night and commenced to shoot up all the 9mm ammo that I had loaded. And I thought I'd come back home and just load up some more. And I looked and I plumb out a 9mm bullet. So yesterday and today I cast up about 1,000 bullets, half and half of the RCBS 9mm 115 round nose, and the other half was the Lyman 356-402 truncated cone. They're both 115, 120 grain bullets. Just finished powder coating them today. Fairly big project. There was Kyle. Look what he found.
All right, can y'all see
9mm week for me.
Yep.
This is my thing right here, and this is my question. All right, this is a 440-piece set, and it goes from .061 to .500. So basically itty bitty up to a half an inch, $240. And then what I'm searching for is pin gauges for gunsmithing. So I figured that'd be the same as what we would need in reloading and stuff like that. Then you get this set down here, 130, 250 piece set, 250 pieces, goes from 251 to basically a quarter inch to a half an inch.
That's the set I have right there, Jamie, or one very similar to it.
And it's 130, but then you get to this one, and it's $59.
Yep, those are the little ones.
And they 190 pins in 2 10,000ths of an inch increments. Is that what am I reading that right?
No, that 2 10,000ths of an inch is like a tolerance level. There's still going to be a thousandth apart.
Okay.
But that's a minus set, so that means if you stick it in and it goes, it could be as much as 2 10,000ths more than that.
Yeah, plus or minus.
But that's all that means. So that's the tolerance level, and it can be a +2 or a -2 set.
And that's a small size too, Jamie. That's only going to measure up to 250. So
those are little pins, less mass, so they cost less.
Yeah, that's why it's cheaper.
Yeah. So it only goes up to a quarter of an inch.
Yep.
Where this set up here that Walter has, this set here starts at a quarter inch and goes to a half an inch.
Correct. and those are in 1/1000th increments, which is what we want.
That
You know,
looks
we
like
want
a good
to we want to
setup.
know if a pin will go in at point 358, but not at point 359. You know that's as close as we need, is to within 1,000.
Yep.
So if you buy this $240 set, you get free shipping. But if you buy the $130 set down here, it's $33 to have it shipped.
Maybe if you're Prime, are you a Prime?
No.
Can you go up and check the Prime box? Yeah.
Okay, that's enough of that. Don't y'all think?
Sure.
So this is the thing. I want to know how big around my the chamber throats are in my revolvers, and I want to know exactly how big the necks are on my brass. So if you want to know, what if you know and you don't like that size? You don't want it that size. Say your bullets are 264 for 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5 PRC, whatever, and you want 2 thousandths neck tension. That's another question. What is the ultimate neck tension for a centerfire rifle cartridge that you want to shoot as accurately as possible?
Well, it's also you're getting into one of the things of what the gun likes.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can have people argue strongly 1,000ths is all you need, and other people are going to say you want 2,500ths. It's just a personal preference, and it's whatever your gun works out to like. So like you would load different overall lengths and find out what your gun likes. You do the same thing with neck tension, and Redding makes a really good set that'll adjust that.
All right, let's see how good CW's memory is. Tomorrow, if I'd have known you were casting at 5 o'clock in the morning, you should have went live. I'd have done it with you. I've been up since 4:30, but I did take a nice long nap. I'm on a powder coat and size and gas check these tomorrow. What are they?
Well, it's a tumble lube design bullet, probably a
Three.
Lee.
312, 160.
Yeah, I can't really see the tip. It does
Ding,
look
ding,
like
ding.
it could be.
Just the
Yeah,
tip.
there you go.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, ding, 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 we have a winner.
What I win?
A hug. But you don't want to hug me right now.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Or later, for that matter, huh?
I want to talk about these expander gauges Mr. Pollard brought up from NOE. One of the really cool things about them, and I only have like one or two of them, but you, Mark, stop, man. We'll get my giggle box turned over. They have a step on them, kind of like the M die. Have y'all noticed that, or am I just dreaming that? Or
Are you talking about the ones that work with the Lee die?
yes,
Yeah, they're
like
reminiscent of the M die.
you buy them in two sizes: the size of the that you want the neck all the way down, and then the size you want the case mouth.
I think you froze.
Are you reading, Jamie, or did you freeze?
I'm reading. Andy don't like the M dies.
M
Boy, I
dies
do.
are a necessity in certain calibers, like 45 ACP when you're shooting 452, 453 bullets. You need that little extra notch at the top. Then you can. It's not so much that your normal crimp die can't bring it back down. It's just enough to make it seat very easily and not shave any lead or lube off.
Yeah,
We
I
always limit,
use them exclusively either the Lyman dye or the Redding, which is similar, does the same thing for my cast bullets.
the only
That's my
limitation
preference.
I could say about the M dies is the um, availability of sizes. There isn't many. There isn't as many. Where the NOE
Right.
gives you a lot more options.
And and Mr. Pollard makes a good point here. You don't have to use the expander portion. All you got to do is screw it in and out. But
Right.
Pastor made a good point in his comment right there. Uh, if you can get a half-inch group, that's good enough for a lot of stuff.
Yes, it is.
If you can get a half-inch group at 100 yards and you've got a standard deviation, let's say in 15 or less, particularly single digits, then you're good enough to shoot 1,000 yards, and you'll shoot MOA at 1,000 yards.
Yeah, the only thing I started using an M dye for was 45 ACP because I was noticing it would be if I dialed the expander die down to where it would seat the 3 boxes of bullets that I bought. Somebody else's cast bullets. I'm not going to mention any names. It's company. It would shave the lead off of them, and if I dialed it down to where it wouldn't shave the lead off of them, I couldn't run it through the crimp or the crimp die because the neck was too dang big. So I was talking to a reloading buddy of mine that I actually work with, and he goes, "Oh, you need one of them RCBS M dies." I got one of them, dialed it in, and I hadn't looked back yet.
Yeah, I like them. I've got them for most calibers. I really like them.
My 9mm, I sized to 3.56, and the Dillon die set that I'm using doesn't have a problem seating or crimping or anything like that. Now my 44 Magnums, I do run ICB or RCBS dies. This is what we were talking about on the Wednesday chat. I've got RCBS dies and then a Lee like bulge buster factory crimp die. It's got a sleeve on it, and it takes that out because I was loading those taco bullets that, let's see, they were 434, and then I sized them down to 433, but the casing on them was too big to go into the Red Hawk. The Henry.
You lose you, Kyle?
Can't hear you, Kyle.
I think we lost him.
Yeah. Lost his audio anyway.
Thorzax likes the M die. GGW, I know it was the 70s and you probably need reminding, but I don't think you saw Leonard Skinner in 78 because I think their plane crash was in 77. But hey, it was the 70s. Maybe I need to be reminded.
Maybe y'all were talking too
Entered
much.
several times, and I wasn't even born in 78.
I was already an old man in 78.
Uh-uh. All right, so we still got we still have donations coming in for the Willie Bullet Man fundraiser. We also still have some prizes coming in. Uh, I was too, Miss Kitty.
So where are we at as far as funds and all that? Where we at on that, man?
Let me see if I can find that information out for you. We've had some donations come in that I have not added. Um,
While he's doing that, just so you guys know, the plan so far is give half away on Friday. What Friday is it, Jamie?
Labor Day weekend.
So Labor Day weekend, half of it will be Friday, and the other half will be on foreign and domestic.
Now, Labor Day weekends in what, 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay.
3 weeks from tonight. So if you guys want,
you guys still have plenty of time to get in and help out the family and have an opportunity to win something awesome and cool and a little piece in the memory of Willie. And who knows, you might just win a badass rifle.
Jamie, scroll the info on the bottom.
I'll get it, Jamie.
There we go.
He's working on adding it up, Daniel. Give him a second.
Daniel's impatient tonight.
okay.
Maybe I need to drive up to Ohio and hug him, slow him down a little bit.
That is not correct. Let me fix that.
We were 3,200 last Friday.
Right now we are at
less than $500 from the goal.
35.45. That's awesome.
Nice.
Jamie, if you can, come by tomorrow. We'll pick out a rifle and make a video on it.
It shouldn't be coming near you. By the sounds of it.
Well, I guess that's true. I'll send him pictures and I'll make a video on it.
There you go. Here's Paul Loud.
You gonna do the SKS? I thought you were doing the SKS.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
another thing y'all can do is, and I'm blowing up the falling behind on the. There's Paul Loud, most underrated comedian. Paul's really funny. Yeah, he'll have you laughing before this is over with. So yeah, we got 5 more donations this week, and I ain't calling names. Let's see what. We've had donations from 27 different guys.
Awesome.
Actually, 30 because those donations I hadn't written them down yet. So
we must have near 30 prizes.
I was going to say, holy
anyway.
cow. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
y'all want to see the newest addition to the prizes? Number 1 would be Kyle's SKS. But he say, I hope he won't mind me saying. Let me blow this
I was
up.
gonna say, blow yourself up.
LaRue MBT meticulously built trigger. And I'll read that to you right there. if it won't focus.
Just flip it around and read it.
It says precision machine from S7 tool steel. The MBT 25 breaks crisply at 4.5 pounds, 2.5 pound first stage, 2 pound second stage, and has a smooth and positive reset. So that's going to make somebody a nice addition to their AR-15. And
Those are excellent triggers. If someone's in for an awesome trigger, and he says a good dude, so we thank him for that. And we got lots of things going on for this. It's awesome.
so he also made a donation to be in the drawing. So what if he wins his own trigger?
I'm sure he'll throw it right back in. I know the man. He'll probably text me and tell you to throw it back in.
Well, he's got one of two choices. He can either throw it back in or go, whew.
Yeah.
I don't know why Daniel has to be like this. Daniel, we have ladies who live in Florida that watch our show.
Mike has to really. The rebel, really. You already know who wins.
Yeah, the one that's a better shot.
Like the chat just went off the rails.
I told you, didn't I? I think it's for an AR platform.
Gen 51.
Oh my God, Abigail, no.
Yeah, those triggers are great for like an AR-10. I'm not saying they're not going to be good in an AR-15, but they're great for an AR-10.
I have not built an AR-10. I might have to venture into
I've
that.
still got a couple I got to show you guys. I haven't even made videos yet. I've had them for, God, I don't even know how long now.
If I build an AR-10, it's going to be 243.
I tell you what,
I have one in 243. You know what it's called?
No, it's not. You and CW can just go get a room. I don't.
What's the matter now? What am I getting thrown into?
oh my God.
6 million.
He's getting butthurt because he hasn't built himself a 243.
Oh no! All I said was I'm building a 243. Someone else got butt hurt.
No one
That's
got butthurt.
okay. We have both kinds of music, country and western.
That's right. Both kind. And Thorzak's, you know I love that classic rock and roll, but I'll take all the country and western, particularly the old style,
Willie's Roadhouse.
the classic stuff.
Jamie, I'll make a deal with you. I'll buy and build the lower, you buy and build the upper, and every time we get together, we'll shoot our AR-10.
I'm really thinking about a 308, and I don't know why.
I think in the grand scheme of things, if you're going to go with a 308, if you're not going to go with an oddball caliber, because if I'm not mistaken, the AR-10 was originally designed for the 308. It's more cost effective just to get a SCAR. I mean, you can pick them up for $2,600.
Not on the AR-10 platform. You're 32, 33.
Oh, so they've gone up.
The AR-15 is in the 25, 26.
But you're not going to get a 308 and an AR-15.
No, you're not. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. When I was looking at them, they were $2,500, $2,700, $2,800, depending on what kind of furniture.
I don't know when you were looking at them because they've always been in the $3,200, $3,300 range from the AR-10 part of that.
I didn't think the SCAR was really an AR platform at all.
it's their own kind of platform. It's still it's based off the AR platform, but there's a lot of differences, but there's a lot of similarities too.
There's a couple of parts that are specific, but there's a lot of parts that are interchangeable.
But you've always been as long as I've known the scars. You've always been in the $3,200 to $3,300 range for the AR-10 style of it, the 308.
Cherokee Gun and Pawn had a few. I guess they got a good deal on a handful of them, and I just didn't have the $2,700 to throw away at the time. Well, not throw it away, but to spend at the time.
Yeah, they might have had it on clearance or something, man. And if you can find them for that price, I heck buy them, dude. They're awesome guns.
That's what I'm saying. It's already built, and it's quality everything. I mean, you can piece it together piece by piece, like I did my 300 Blackout, and it takes you, I don't know, 2-3 years to finally get it done because you're waiting on the good stuff to go on sale.
There's nothing wrong with waiting and building like that. Like when I built my 6.5 Creedmoor, and that was the first AR I put together. When I built that, it took me almost 2.5 years to build it because I took my time and spent the money on the parts I wanted to spend it on.
Exactly. That's what I did. And then I've got the what's that coating on the bolt? Nickel boron. It's starting to flake off the bolt. And I called, was it AAC? Yeah. I called AAC and said, look, you know, the coating's coming off this bolt, but do you have the receipt where you bought it? I'm like, that was 5 years ago. Hell no, I don't have the receipt. Well, we can't help you. I was like, okay. That kind of put an X in their column for me.
What model are they up to now? Is it 17 or 20?
The scars?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know because I've been financially embarrassed for so long that
FN Scar. That's why they're so expensive.
Oh yeah.
They're Fabrique Nationale.
Yeah, it's an FN. You're not getting them for anything cheap. Like I said, the AR-15 particular style, one is in the $2,500 range, and your AR-10 308 is $3,300.
how much that's a?
It don't.
They don't for a reason, because places have the choices to make exactly what it's going to be, and most of them are, like I said, that 32, 33 for the 308. And
yeah, they've gone up. It's been a couple of years since I was looking at them.
The 5.56, the lowest I ever seen the 5.56, I think was like 24, 23, 2,400, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I would never get a scar in a 5.56.
That ain't a bad looking rifle.
No, I'll tell you, I shot one in 308, and it's freaking awesome. I shot it suppressed. It is an awesome freaking rifle.
Yeah, they're sexy as hell.
But you're paying for it. But it's a damn nice rifle.
All right. You heard from Walter and CW. What do y'all think about these things?
Well, you guys know me. I'm no rifleman, so all I could inject would be hearsay. I have to bend to you guys who are the long gun folks. It ain't me.
I had one short barrel 308. I want to have another one.
Didn't like it much, huh?
No.
Yeah, you're right. You're going to spend $3,000 on a rifle and $3,000 for a scope.
They eat optics.
Yep.
There's Chico Wise.
Hey, Chico.
So the recoil impulse would be fairly violent then, I guess. Miss Kitty, I watched a couple of videos on those Kunans, and yeah, those are pretty awesome. You remember because I sent you a link to it. I thought that was interesting. I'm glad Chico's out there. M. Gabriel, where's the bayonet lug? You notice that they didn't put a price on there. It's one of those things. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. M. Gabriel, where's the bayonet lug? You notice that they didn't put a price on there. It's one of those things. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. Where's that coming from?
Not me.
Look at here, look at here. The man of the hour.
Yes. Woohoo!
What's going on?
There he is.
Buddy, how are you?
Man, I'm deep, brother.
Chico, what's up, brother?
What's going on, bro? Hey, appreciate it. I forgot to text you. Thank you and Daniel for the brass, man. I ain't even made a video. I'm so damn wore out.
It's all good, man. Thank Daniel. Don't thank me, dude. I just mailed it off.
I appreciate it.
I was going to the post office, so I was like, hey, I'll take it. Don't worry about it. That's it.
I definitely appreciate it. Hey, Walter, CW, Kyle, Jamie, side chat.
I was down your way last night, man. I should have called you.
Yeah, but I know how it is, man. Your mind gets sidetracked. I'm the same way. I have to start writing stuff down because I'm forgetting stuff, man.
So what you're saying is like the rest of us, you're getting old.
Yeah. Like, dang, what do you mean that bill is due already? What do you mean a late fee? Shit.
That's just procrastinating right there.
You guys
Hi,
are.
Julio. Oh, we got a PC Bullet Empire sighting.
Hey.
Oh.
Here.
Wow. We are
See you,
blessed
Tim.
with some awesome company. Chico and PC. Man.
That's right. We used to be rocking the night. I tell y'all what. Actually, I got to tell y'all, the Emperor texted me the other night, and I was humbled. Good to see you out there, Tim. We'll miss you, buddy. So, you got, you have an open invitation here, and I wanna go back to Dave and talk about the CZ rifle he's wanting. I'm thinking that is a heavy barrel. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all are printing 1911 frames. There it is, the CZHB precision bolt action. Yeah, man.
Flirting, the information you're looking for about who to make the check out to is in the banner, the scroll
Yeah.
down at the bottom.
Crawler there at the bottom. Yep.
You guys are awesome. There you go.
Oh, that's good news.
Hey, Jamie, tomorrow morning, I don't know what time you're going to get up, but I'll send you some pictures of a couple of different SKSs, and we can figure out which one's going to go in the pot.
There's Chris from the 740.
Good evening, Chris. Good to see you.
So Chris has got me kind of thinking I'm going to go ahead and do some PCC with him, man. I took out my PCC for him to shoot and get his thoughts on it. So I'm not a PCC shooter, but I built one just because, and he loved it. So it's kind of got me thinking I might go ahead and do some matches with that guy and do some PCC and see what happens.
I really wouldn't mind having one of those Ruger PCCs and 40 Smith and Wesson, 10 millimeter, however they come.
40. I love mine.
Yeah, they do them in 9 and 40. They don't do them in 10.
I've got the 9mm one, which I like.
I take it Tim's just getting out of what I'm getting into, huh?
Yes. Ooh. You ain't wrong, Dave. That's pretty cool.
Tommy boy, AR9s are really selective, man. You gotta be. That's why I built mine instead of buying one. I didn't want to buy just a pre-built one. I wanted to build my own. So when it comes to stuff like that, man, I'm picky. You gotta be picky.
I threw one together with a Ballistic Products barrel. It runs beautiful.
95%. I'd say. I'm not gonna say 95%. I'd say probably 80% of it's aero precision, and then the other parts are mixed match here and there. But it does good.
They were talking 3D printing 1911s. I'd rather have mine made out of good old fashioned steel.
Does that say Tommy Boy, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
Yes.
He said reliability has not been good. He's talking about his AR9.
Yeah, he had a lot of barrel problems.
What brand is it, or what manufacturer is it? Like the lower and the upper?
The lower, the upper, the barrel, all of that.
We got a serious question here, guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this, LBJ, when they first came out, they were brand new, $500. Take that for what it's worth. With inflation and all the other BS we got going on, take that for what it's worth. When they came out brand new, they were $500.
Right. I'm searching though.
If I got one, I wouldn't want the Charger version. I would want the full size. I want all of it. I want because if I was going to do that, I would want it. The one CW has is awesome. I mean, you can't buy them like that, but you can buy them and build them up like his.
Okay, so Tommy Boy has a Wilson barrel, so you got a Wilson barrel, so you got a good barrel. So more than likely, if you're having issues with accuracy, it's probably your bullet. You have to figure out what bullet it likes, how heavy a weight, and all that stuff is what you're gonna have to figure out. Which is a great thing, a great topic, because a lot of times, you find the gun you really, really like, and then you have a lot of problems with accuracy because you got to figure out what that gun really wants. Like most CZs, for example, most CZs love 124 grain. They don't like 115, and so on and so on. They like 124. So you got to figure out what the gun likes. So with a Wilson barrel, you should be in pretty good shape. You just got to figure out what it likes and get that accuracy node and figure that out.
He had a lot of throat problems. It was pretty bad.
Okay, I just see that he sent the barrel back, put
Yeah.
the GSC back in. Okay, accuracy wasn't the issue. Okay,
It was pretty scary looking.
Hey, LBJ, Kentucky Gun Company, which I shop with them often. They got a Ruger Charger PC 9mm. It's a 6.5 inches, 668. So $500 if it's new. That's a good little price, depending on if it's used or not. I mean, even if it's used, that's still probably a good price.
All right, so let Bullet Junkie, if you're looking at building one, man, if you're looking to spend the money and build one, get you an Aero upper, Aero lower, or go to PSA if you want to go the CZ route as far as the magazine direction. They have it for, I think, last time I looked, it was about $600 for the SAT, upper and lower, and then just go from there. You'll have a grand and easy, but you'll be happy.
Yeah, I'm waiting on him. Well, not him. I'm waiting on Fox find me a Foxtrot upper because I've got a Foxtrot lower 9mm. But I'm patient, so I can I can wait for him to sell. I can wait till I find a steal or something. I've actually seen them on deals, but they were short. They were like 5.5 inch and 6. Since I don't want nothing that short because I can't put my can on it. So probably like a 10 inch or something like that.
There's Uncle Jim. What's up, buddy? Uh-oh.
James Paula. I know, man. I've already emailed them too, man.
Yeah, that's the problem, dude. They don't have no clearance sales, they don't have no coupons, they don't have this, they don't have that. There's a lot of problems there.
Edward
And
Petty.
yes, Uncle Jim, I have a grand in my AR9, and I'm
Yeah.
okay with it because you know what? My AR9 shoots freaking awesome, so I'm okay with it.
I
I'm
got an
happy to
answer,
send-
Edward Petty, for you.
Yeah, Edward Petty, those are pretty hard primers from what I've seen.
Yep. This
Yeah.
this woman I know, she's been getting some failure to fires during her matches, and that's what she runs. She messaged me. She was like, "What do you think?" And I was like, she sent me a picture, and I said, "What kind of primers you using?" She said, "Gen X." I said, "That's your problem. I'm guaranteed." All of them not going, all of them not having problems, but she probably gets about one out of each magazine that don't go pop.
Hammer fire, you'll probably be okay, but if you're using striker fire, you'll have issues.
Yep.
I heard a couple people mention that they have trouble getting them seated during the reloading process as well.
Oh, the Gen X.
Yeah.
I've had good luck with both
um,
striker fire and seating. I don't know. I ran through 1,000 of them in my 9.
Lead Bullet Junkie, shoot me a text and let me know where you're at in the middle of that build because I may have something for you depending where you're at. I might be able to help you out and save you some cash. So let me know.
See, until I heard Uncle Jim talking about those Foxtrot, I didn't even know they were a thing.
And I'd already built my AR9, 95% of it before he even brought that up. So, but I don't mind spending money, man. If it works, it works. I'm okay with that.
The one primer I had problem with striker fired was the Cervezos, not the Gen X.
Floridian in most of your, well, I won't say most, in the manuals I have, they have a special section for M1 yeah.
Floridian, I would recommend that you go and watch KFW. Um, go look up KFW, Kilo Foxtrot Whiskey. KFW is a good friend of mine. He has the M1 Garen, and he reloads for it, and he'll be able to help you out if you have questions.
Yeah, op-rod issues.
Yeah, if you're not careful, so with an M1 Garand, you got to be real careful. M1 Garand, you got to be real careful because you got the uprod, you have all kinds of different things that can go wrong. Your number one issue is usually the uprod getting bent. That's usually your number one issue.
So what do you do when that happens?
Cry.
Night, Andy. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Good night, Andy.
Night, Andy.
Walks says IMR H4895.
Yep.
And I'll ask CW to make sure, but I think that IMR 4895 was the one that was formulated for that cartridge in that rifle.
I believe so, yes.
So you cannot do better than that. Well, maybe you can, but buy another op rod from the CMP.
Yeah, it's not cheap though. That's the problem. You get that uprod screwed up, you're gonna have some problems.
4895 was developed for the M1.
That's what I thought.
That's
Well,
why
like I
it's
said, go
running
check out KFW, Kilo Foxtrot Whiskey. He's a good dude, and anybody will help you, man, if you're looking for information.
I can see that. Everything's money nowadays, guys.
Well, when you get to an M1, especially if you have something really back in the day, yeah, you're gonna spend some money to make it right.
Oh yeah, my buddy's got an M1, and he only brings it out on special occasions. I'm like, why don't you shoot this thing more? He said, have you priced what it costs to fix one of these?
Just for S and giggles, go look up how much it costs to replace a sight in M1. It's not cheap.
But it sure is fun to shoot. That's an amazing sound on that last round too.
Yeah, I love that sound.
But watch your thumb.
See, Daniel's just rubbing it in, ain't he? Come on, Mock. I know you got something to say.
Daniel's
Thanks.
getting old.
I want to say thanks to Ray D'Angelo.
So Daniel, we're just over $3,500, so we're almost there. We're less than $500 away from the goal, and we have almost 3 weeks left before we get to the drawing. So
we may hit $5,000. That would be awesome.
And
Boy, that would be,
anything over is a bonus, and you guys have all been awesome. You jumped up, you stepped to the plate, you always do. We said it time and time again. You guys always step up. You all have to help out, do what's necessary, and we appreciate it. Family appreciates it, and trust me, they do. So it's huge, really huge, and it's absolutely awesome to see once again that you guys just step up to the mark anytime that it comes up. It's not something we like to do. It's not something we want to do. But in the time that we're in and something like that, we all step up and try to help out. And so you guys step up to the plate too. So it makes a big difference.
I'm being called out here. That Hakeem rifle, who made that comment? Hipparchus. That's one that I'm interested in, but I've never seen one live in person. Never shot one of them. Uh, it seems like if I remember what I if I remember what I remember, it was before the M1 Garand and the
No,
other.
it's grand.
Okay. See, that's why I didn't want us to pronounce that word.
I've got a question on the giveaway issue or prospect. People in the side chat, if you do win the SKS, would you prefer a knife style bayonet or a spike style bayonet? Because I do have both.
I know that's right. Look at that. Walks is just rubbing it in now.
Yeah, yeah.
he's good at it.
All right. Mark Thomas wants a spike. Hurt Neck wants a knife. A taser bayonet. Now, a serious question, folks, because that's going to determine which gun gets given away. Jamie, write all this down.
I want one. I want one with a lightsaber bayonet.
Yeah.
So far, we're tied with knife and spike.
Hey, Jamie,
Yes, sir.
whenever they do the Cash App or Zelle, they're not supposed to put nothing in the note, right? When it says 4.
They can put for Willie.
Family, friends. Make sure you select family, friends.
Right.
That's the big thing.
Flamethrower bayonet. That's good. I like that.
There's Trapper still out there. Glad you're here, buddy. What do you think, Mock? Spike or knife?
Is he froze? Oh, there he is.
Well, if I won it, I'd have to take a spike because it'd be easier to convince our left-wing politicians that it's just a barbecue tool. That's all it is.
And
Oh, that
whoever
was for
wins
cutting the
it,
bologna.
Walter, whoever wins it, I demand a video of them flipping steaks on the grill with it. That is awesome.
See,
I hope I win it because I will do that video.
Well, what are we up to? Spike or knife? I think knife.
I think knife. Mr. Pollard wants a Gucci bayonet.
Well,
Waltz wants.
I'll put a roll pin punch in the box and you can change it. That would be the best video ever.
There's DWD 37 and 6-shooter Texan said Zell doesn't ask for friends and family.
Right. That's just
Mock said knife.
We're just
Well,
throwing it out there because
as
some
we
of
find
these
it,
places do ask whether it's friends, family, or whatever it's for. So just to be on
it's
the safe
nice
side.
having. We had a few spikes, but I saw a lot of knives. So, like I say, Jamie, when you got some time tomorrow, give me a call. I'll open up the safe and send you some pictures of what we got.
All right, man, I can do that. When you get better, I'll drive down and bring you some 8 millimeter bullets. Mark, are you where you can talk, buddy?
Yeah, what's up?
I was thinking it was probably loud there. The reason you were muted. You got grandbabies and now they're having a
Yep.
blast. You wanna show us your new toy?
Okay, sure.
Easy.
There you
I put none you.
Ended up getting the RCBS neck turning tool. So you got the body, and here is your pilot bushing for whatever caliber you're going to do. And you've got your cutter here. It's got increments on the measurement here. You go ahead and set it up the case and then drop it down a couple thou here and there, whatever your desired length is. I'm just getting into it, kind of playing with it. Um, this is your shell holder. I've done this case here. You can see how clean and shiny the neck is there. But I'm just uniforming these 308s up. I'm not going to take much material because these are fire formed to my 1912 Modelo. So
Just watch how thin you make them.
yeah, definitely no less than 14, 13 thousandths on each side. So I'm going to take real care of that. Just, I'm not going to see much accuracy improvements on that old two groove barrel, but good practice for, the 30-06. And the main reason I got this was for like making 8 millimeter Mauser out of 270 or 25-06 or 30-06 brass. When you cut those down, the wall is really thick down there, so that's a good time to use a neck trimmer, whether it's an inside reamer or an outside trimmer. So
Now you're talking my language.
yeah,
Anytime you make it smaller, that brass, has to go somewhere, so it's going to get thicker.
Yep.
Anytime you're dealing with a shorter case from a longer one, your neck area is usually the sides of the case where it's not nearly as consistent. So
correct.
Turning down a case turning the neck of the case is a really good idea.
And I think once you get them turned down to whatever you got them spec'd at, and then your first fire form, then you're going to start seeing good results. I don't think they're going to have good results until you fire form them and get one or two shots out of them, get them to fit your chamber really nice. So other than that, it's a good little tool. It was on sale for $54. If you guys are interested, it might still be on sale at Midway. So
Me and Jamie live about 3 hours from South Georgia, depending on where you're talking. We live a lot closer to Tennessee than we do Florida.
But Floridian, if there's anything we can help you with, just give us an email. Send us an email at georgiashootingconnection@gmail.com, and we'll set up one of these with you in the panel, and you can show us what you're doing, and we can show you what we're doing, and
it don't have to be live either.
we won't be on YouTube. It'll be
Right.
just us, and just yeah. We can record it or we can not record it. So you let me know who you want to have a meeting with, and I'll try to get them on there, and we'll help anybody we can, all we can. Y'all guys know that.
Always, 100%.
Mr. Hester, I do not know. I know the harmonics of the one that I've been shooting for the last 20 years, which is a spike one. I've never shot a knife one. I don't know how the harmonics would change. I don't have an answer to that question.
Uh, the Gatlin brothers had pretty good harmonics. Oh, harmonies.
Jesus. Uh,
Smile, Walter. We're trying to be funny.
you talking about the Statler brothers?
Them too.
Them two. Yeah.
Maybe Alabama.
It's hard to beat the harmonies in Seven Bridges Road from the Eagles. That right
Oh,
there is.
yeah, the Eagles were good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just let us know, Floridian. We'll be glad to help you. Another thing we can do too, Ross, uh, Walter and CW, and I have a few over there, but there's we got a lot of reloading type videos on
Rumble.
Rumble. Yeah. Okay, Tommy boy, that's a good question. We need to come up with that, Scotsman, and
So I would say we got 3 weeks until we start doing giveaways. So I would say, let's see here. So hang on. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, stand by. My computer's being slow. I'm working on it.
Please enjoy this hold music while you wait.
Okay, so Labor Day is the 5th, so we're going to be the weekend. So it'll be Friday the 2nd will be the first drawing. So I would say the cutoff date would be Wednesday the 31st at the latest. So if you plan on mailing out, if you plan on mailing out a money order or a check, you better get it out probably the week before because it needs to be there by the 31st in order to qualify.
Yeah, and the Postal Service is a little bit behind.
I think that's fair, right?
You're gonna have a little setup.
You got to the 31st, and then the 2nd is when we start the giveaways.
Sorry about that. Stepson's leaving. So that's Wednesday, the 31st. Y'all want to call it?
Yeah, I'd say that's probably good. That gives a couple of days prior to the giveaway. So if you're mailing a money order or you're mailing a check, make sure you got plenty of time to get it there because it's got to be there by the 31st.
And I'll tell you what, I'll make it easy on the knife and spike decision. Whoever wins the damn thing can get in touch with me and tell me which one they want. And they're all still packed in Cosmoline. I've never shot them. I've only got one that I've shot.
So Floridian said he's looking to get started. So if you have any questions, man, like Jamie said, just ask us, dude. You can email any one of us. We'll help you out. You want to do a live stream? You don't want to do a live stream? You want to do a private stream? Whatever. We'll help you out, man. We'll get you going.
It's not rocket science, but you can get hurt if you don't know what you're doing. You got to take a few precautions.
Damn, my boy, 15% left. Put me on the charger.
The fun part is, see, here's the thing. The fun thing about reloading is simply this, man. It is science. It's not rocket science, but it is science. So you got to sit there and you got to figure out, and you got to look at these books, and you got to go book. And I always recommend at least 3. That's just me personally, but I always recommend at least 3 to verify variances and charges and so on and so on before you start loading.
And you don't have to buy them. You can download them.
Yeah, you can look online too, and you can figure it out.
You can download them in a PDF and print them off.
But it's a fun thing to do. It's not that hard. The biggest thing is figuring out what kind of press you want, how you want to do it. Like Chico. Chico started with a Dillon, a 650. I bought a 650, but I didn't buy a 650 until I was way into it already. I started with a basic Lee.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes.
It's about time. I almost died.
Sorry.
There's multiple ways you can do it. You can start with a single stage press. You can start with a progressive press. All depends on you. But depending on what you're looking at, pistol, rifle, whatever it is, you can make a determination and all depends on you. And what you're looking at. What you're looking at, pistol, rifle, whatever it is.
Chico, I don't see my 3 dots over
there. Miss Kitty got him.
Oh, all right. Maybe that's why I didn't see it. Oh, never mind. I gotta have this chat pulled up. Okay.
Thanks, Miss Kitty.
Split shine is the only way to go.
All right, y'all sending in some donations. Thanks, y'all. We appreciate y'all, and Willie's family will thank you as well, I'm sure. So we probably need to get started wrapping things up. We got any other things we need to talk about? Do we need to go through the prize list?
You guys in the side chat have any ideas that you'd like to hear us talking about next week?
Yep, that's a good question.
Turned over and thought about.
Yep, grab your notebooks, fellas.
Yep.
I gotta go inside.
Start throwing questions out there. That's an excellent point.
Questions, topics,
concerns. If you guys have concerns about anything, let us know.
And nobody better say how much wood could a woodchuck chuck.
That's one I was thinking about this week too, Tommy boy. How do we maintain our alloy through a casting session?
And how do you determine your alloy in the first place? How do you know whether you should be shooting a BHN 15 or 21?
That is a very good question.
There's a lot of things that come into play with that.
You bet.
Chokes are always worth buying, Kyle, if you shoot enough shotgun.
Rifled chokes.
Yeah,
they don't make a big difference.
Different animal there.
More trouble than they're worth for me. Extended rifle chokes. Now you're changing things a little because you've got a lot more bearing surface.
All right, Jamie, I'm writing this stuff down.
10 gauge, none out there. Yeah.
If you're going to be shooting a 10, you're going to have to reload it yourself, just like a 410. Anything with a 10 in it.
There's the comment of the night from Walt's Fletcher. Is the Woodchuck Union.
We don't do union around here. Union's part of the problem. We're not part of the problem.
I think if we're going to talk chokes, Chuck, if we're going to talk chokes, we need to talk to CW and maybe get Dave on here if he can. Which I'm sure Walter's got a little bit of input on it too.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if the woodchuck was Chuck Norris? All of it.
All of it.
Okay. Reel it back in.
I'm trying to. I'm waiting on the drugs to kick in.
All I'll say about that is thanks, Kyle. You're the one started that.
I've started a lot of shit tonight since how I came to talk.
You know, be careful what you say about Chuck Norris. I know him, so be careful.
Chuck Norris's daughter lost her virginity. He got it back.
Kyle, shut your mouth.
I'm just going to sit here and be quiet.
All right, Mark, I'm sure that's funny, but it's way over my head.
Whistle pig, that's bourbon.
Oh, it just hit me. I got it.
Okay, so Floridian is looking to reload 38 first. That's a great caliber to start with.
It dang sure is.
Are
It's
you
probably
looking at
the
a single
easiest.
stage? Are you looking at a turret press? Are you looking at a progressive press? Just let us know, man. We'll help you out.
He might be on Dylan if he wins the Dylan.
Yeah.
That's a great one to start with. If you need some extra brass, whatever, let me know. I got some brass. I can sing some brass.
And actually, I think that the Dylan 450 is already set up for 38.
Well, you all can say bye-bye to the Dylan 450 because that's going to be mine. I'm winning that. That's coming here. It's already got a home.
I just hope I win my SKS back.
I don't care about the rifles, man. I want that Dylan 450.
Yeah, I would kind of like to win that too, but since I have no drawings, that's not going to happen.
No, I'll be sending you a check this week, but yeah, it's my money is not for the rifles. It's for that Dylan. But honestly, it's not even about that. It's all about family. So
It
And,
is, but if I
if
get
I
drawn,
happen to win the Dylan, I'll be blessed to have it. And
yeah, it ain't going forward.
it's gonna see the thing about that for me. It's all about the memory of Willie. So Willie sent me a whole bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of stuff from Willie, so I have a lot of memories already. But that to me would be the ultimate memory right there. To be able to run that press, knowing that Willie had run that press.
That was his most prized possession.
Hey,
He thought
Mr. Gene from
he
the Hot
won
Pot.
the lottery when he got that press.
Hey, Gene.
Yeah, there's I forget how many thousands of students are on the campus there, but we're down to like 9 minutes left. So, and we need to clear the way for Mr. Gizzard Gary. So we want to start going through the panel and tell them what we're working on. Gene, we missed you tonight, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So next week we want to talk about alloys and maintaining our alloys throughout our casting session, and shotgun rifled chokes or just chokes.
Well, it's going to be shotgun chokes.
Shotgun chokes.
Which could include the rifle choke, but yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it took me a second but they're all on the shotgun because you don't want to put a choke on a rifle.
Uncle Jim got a new video out too, y'all. Go check that out if you get a
Yeah, I
chance.
noticed that.
All right, so Chico, what are you going to be working on, buddy? Thanks for being here, man.
I don't know what I'm gonna be working on. That's dependent on how I'm feeling. But I got a lot of stuff I want to do, but just not a lot of time to do it in, if that makes sense. So I've got a new sixth grader. So that transition has been challenging thus far. So I ain't even been making videos. I've been making shorts of my life and stuff like that. Stuff's been going on. If y'all follow me, y'all know I had a vehicle get burned down in the storage or whatever. It didn't get burned down. It got burnt up. Let's say that. So, but I got a lot of this I need to be doing. That's never fun. Grass prep for rifle. So, that's pretty much it, man. And just, making sure my boys stay on the straight and narrow. I want to say I appreciate everybody in the side chat and on the panel for all of you guys' help and contributions thus far, whether you win or not. We definitely appreciate it. Willie family appreciate it. And thanks everyone for being here. That's it for me. I'm kind of easy sometimes.
I had a girlfriend once that said she could be cheap or she could be easy, just not both at the same time.
That's right. That's
Mr. Walter, thanks for joining us tonight. What do you got working on? Anything in particular this week?
Well, yeah, I got a couple things going on. As I mentioned at the beginning this morning, I finished up the casting session that I started yesterday afternoon, and so I got 1,000 or so 9mm bullets that I got powder coated that need to be sized now. So I'll get that done this weekend. I need to load some 40 caliber because I'm out of that too, out of loaded ammo anyway. So there's a couple things that I'll get done tomorrow, and beyond that, I've got a couple video ideas to get going now. I'll be out of YouTube jail tomorrow, so see what I can do to get back in. Food was better there than at my house.
Yeah. Eggs, gravy, and bologna don't go real far, does it?
That's it. But so anyway, yeah, good chat tonight. It was good to see everybody there in the side chat. They were popping tonight. Lots of action over there tonight. So thanks to all of you for showing up and keep those donations coming in for the Willie giveaway.
Thanks for being here, buddy. Mr. Scotsman, what's going on, brother? You working on anything this week?
Hopefully I can get some reloading done. I did get a package from Alan. I was not expecting anything, but I did get a package, so I appreciate that. You guys will see that here probably in the next couple of days. As far as reloading goes, I got a lot to do, man. A lot to do. And we may be looking at also picking up another press because changeovers on the Dillon right now are not that easy and the costs are going up. So I may be looking at a different progressive press. If that happens, you guys will know all about that. But yeah, other than that, no, it's I appreciate being here. Appreciate the link. And great to see everyone out there. I appreciate everyone jumping in, helping out, doing this fundraiser. It's huge. You guys are awesome. You always step up to the plate, like I said earlier. And we cannot thank you enough. The family cannot thank you enough. And It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to know all of you guys because that is what it's all about. It really is. You guys make this community, and we call it a community. We don't say subscribers. We don't say this, that, the other. You guys are my friends, and we're a community. We stick together, and I appreciate every single one of you for that and for what you guys do. It means a lot. So thank you.
Thank you, buddy. You the one who got it all started. We appreciate you, and we owe you a debt of gratitude, and we always will. And
Was anything in the package from Alan inflatable?
Thank God, no.
Got to end it on a high note.
Mark, I enjoyed that. Look at that trimmer, man. I might have to go order me one.
Yeah, I'll do a video on it when I learn a few things and maybe show the process a little bit. But for me, I got not much coming up. Family time tomorrow. What he said about all the chat and the friends and the family involved here. That's awesome to have all you guys. Thanks for coming in, Chico. It's been a while to see you. But
Yeah, bro, you know how that is.
yep. And other than that, we'll pass it on up to whoever's next.
Mr. CW.
Hello, guys. Always a pleasure. Good chat tonight. Great stuff on the side chat too. That was really rolling, boy. We had pushing 60 people going in there. Lots of stuff going on. So good times. If you would check out my channel, I've been doing a 10 guns in 10 days challenge from Treetop Outdoors, another channel that's that I sub to on the YouTube here, and it's been pretty good. We got about 5 or 6 guys I know of that are also doing it. So we got some neat stuff coming out of the backs of safes and dusty corners and such. And I got a couple other regular videos out, and I got a couple more ideas. So I got a couple more things coming down the road. We just did. Walter did a video before he was putting the clink there about some mold boxes, and I picked some up, and he gave me a link for some better prices, and I grabbed those, and I did a video, kind of a VR, to Walter, and they're going to be great for everything. I still haven't tried them for the Lee molds. You'd have to take the side handle, the sprue breaker off, and that's kind of a hassle. So I don't think I would do that. But 5 cavity, 6 cavity, NOE, Arsenal, Accurate, they all fit really nice, with a little bitty extra for extra parts or pins or hollow point clips and all that kind of stuff. So really nice for storage. I think if we picked up some of those moisture packets, I'm pretty sure you can get them on Amazon. But I'm gonna wrap mine in rags with some mineral oil. I started today. I think that's going to be a really nice thing for storage on those bigger molds. Now I just got to find a way to stack them up nicely so I can access them.
Well, I think
It's a pretty good system, I think.
wrapping them in cotton soaked with mineral oil is going to be the ticket. That'll never rust.
Yeah. Plus, it'll keep it from rattling.
Mm-hmm.
Great idea, Walter.
Yeah, really impressed with that.
Kyle, what you working on, buddy? Getting better?
I'm working on getting better. I think tomorrow morning I'm going to make a video. I might do it live. I know I was supposed to do it earlier this week, but I'm going to change over the dust guard on my Daniel Defense to the Willie dust guard, and I should have a couple of more coming. Waiting on them to get here, and then I'll do another video on my America AR, and I might show off a couple of SKSs and see what people like. I want to give them what they want. I don't want to send them my junk. I want to send them what they want. And none of them are junk, but you know what I'm saying.
That's going to be a good one. Guys, thank y'all for joining us tonight. We've had a great time. I appreciate all y'all coming in. I appreciate your donations to the fundraiser. Let's see if we can do this and do it correctly. Tuesday night is the Reloading podcast. Wednesday night, Chris from the 740. Thursday night used to be AR Guns set 1776. I think he's been feeling bad, so y'all keep an eye out for him on Thursday night. Friday nights at 6 o'clock, 6:05 is Echo's Reloading Chamber. And they were talking about some precision reloading for 6.5 Creedmoor. Then we come on at 8 next week. Saturday night, 6 o'clock is G23's live stream, followed by Uncle Jim at 8. And then Sunday night is Foreign and Domestic with the Crazy Scotsman. And I hope y'all join us then and get your donations in. And we're going to be working on a motive of giving these prizes away. Thank all y'all for being here again. We hope the Lord blesses you all real good. And if He's willing, we'll see y'all back next week, Friday night at 8 o'clock. Say good night, y'all.
God bless everyone.
Good night, y'all.